Hey, this is Aaron Welk with New Life. I'm going to be walking through how I play the song Free on the keyboard. And I'm going to be walking through the sounds I'm using and then also just some of the form. And I'll talk a little bit about the inversions that I choose and why I'm choosing them that way. Because this song's pretty simple on keyboard. You're just kind of laying down a foundation of pad for the other instruments to create rhythm around. So I'm using the mixture on this Nord. I'm using a mixture of two sounds. I have a synth sound that's kind of warm but has a little bit of a high end on it. So I'll show you. I can adjust the high end on this, and I kind of keep it in that range right there. And then I also mix in an organ sound, which on its own sounds like that. And what that does is it brings up the warmth and kind of the drive of the sound. Kind of just creates some depth to it. So together, they'll sound like that. And on this song, for the intro, I play a pretty open chord form. I'm just playing octaves in my left hand, and I'm playing our first inversion, G, in my right hand. And the reason I choose that when I'm playing pads like this, I try and keep this top note the same through the progressions. And what that does is determines what inversions I'm going to play underneath. So if you're saying, well, I don't know what inversions to play, that's kind of my governing factor there. Is I kind of pick a note that sounds like, oh yeah, that's supposed to be the top note amongst or throughout the whole song, and then I'm gonna just build the chords underneath that. It's not a rule, but it's kind of just a guide. So for the verse of this song, or the intro of this song, the electric is playing that delay line, keeping the rhythm, and if we're kind of at this tap 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 tap, that tempo, I'm just gonna lay down this pad to the 4, to the C chord, 2, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, C, 4. And that's all I'm doing to lay down that foundation. Just keeping it simple, no rhythm obviously. And then it's the same for the verses. You're just playing the same thing through the verses. No difference. When we get to the chorus, from my sound, I will bring up that frequency on this sound. So I will add a little top end to it. You can hear that. And so we would go into the chorus, just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the chorus progression there. Again, very simple. We're just creating a layer. After that first verse, we go into the second chorus, and I might change. For the verse, I'm going to do basically the same thing, second verse, as I did for the first verse. Same inversion, same place on the keyboard. But for the second chorus, to bring another layer, I'm gonna move up on to a different inversion. So if I'm the first chorus, I was playing whoa, oh, oh, I'm redeemed, playing something like that. Whoa, oh, oh, been set free. Okay, if I'm playing that, the second time through, I've got my synth up. I'm gonna maybe go up here on this inversion. Whoa, oh, oh, things that way. Sorry. That just creates another layer, another dynamic, without trying to fill in rhythm or do something that you might feel on a keyboard you normally have to do, but you can kind of bring out that chorus as a bring out the dynamic. For the last part of the song, the last section is the bridge. For the bridge, I bring the tone on the synth down, and I will bring the organ up a little bit to create a little more drive and a little more warmth during this section. So you can hear, bring that down, bring that up to drive it. And the bridge section is just simple. And you hear that, for me, that organ is overdriving, and I like that. And it's just simple like that for the bridge section. The second part of the bridge section, when you start building, the progression changes to the 3 chord, the B minor, to the A minor, to the G. And during this, I'm going to play that through in this inversion, same sound. This, as we start to build this song, I'm going to bring this synth back up, start to bring that synth back in. And then we break 2, 2, 3, 4 chorus. And that's, by that point, I'd have my synth all the way up going. So we're back to that original sound with both sounds in there. Hope that's helpful for you, and hope you enjoy playing it.